The girl suddenly noticed something. Every time the enemy officer played chess, he unconsciously touched his lips with his hand, and he really loved the white pieces. The girl immediately thought of the perfect assassination plan. She quietly got up in the middle of the night, put the white chess pieces over arsenic to let them absorb the poison, then secretly swapped out the enemy officer's white pieces. The next day, the girl challenged the officer to a game. Her unusual behavior immediately made the officer suspicious, but for the sake of his pride, he still gladly accepted the challenge. Seeing that he'd taken the bait, the girl immediately suggested she go first. She wanted the officer to use the poisoned white pieces as soon as possible, but the suspicious officer actually demanded they switch pieces. Faced with this unexpected situation, the girl had no choice but to use the white pieces. She kept her cool and waited for the right moment. The officer, who didn't get the poisoned pieces, started playing. He quickly gained the upper hand. He sipped his tea while watching the girl gradually fall into his trap. He had no idea he'd already fallen into the girl's trap. Seeing the timing was perfect, the girl deliberately made a losing move. The officer couldn't help but start mocking her, so the girl immediately reached out to mess up the board, but the officer stopped her. He kept wiping the corners of his mouth as if victory was already in his grasp. He had no idea this was all part of the girl's scheme. The moment the officer grabbed her hand, the poison from the white pieces was quietly transferred to the officer's hand. He habitually touched his lips again. After finishing his tea, he even licked his lips. He had absolutely no idea he was about to die, but the very next second he was completely stunned. The officer thought he understood Go. As long as he followed the standard patterns, he'd definitely win, but he underestimated the profound depth of Chinese Go, something they could never easily comprehend. The girl placed her final piece. This completely shattered the officer's understanding of Go. Only then did he finally realize what happened. He asked who taught you to play like this. The girl spoke her father's name. The devil heard it and immediately died from the poison. The girl had finally avenged her father.